Good day, everyone. So we're going to continue with our lesson in activity 3. So we're now on B, finding the general term given several terms of the sequence. So as what you can see, it's the opposite of what we did in A, wherein we are given the general term and then we find, let's say, the first four terms, the fifth to the eighth terms, and the specific term, let's say the 36th term, and so on. Excuse me. So now, let's focus on example number 5. Write the general term. So you will be writing the general term of the sequence 5, 12, 19, 26, 33 to infinity. First, you're going to focus on the given sequence and check for the pattern. Ano ba yung pattern dito? Paano ba siya naging 12, 19, 26 to 33? So as what you can notice, each term is 7 more than the previous term or the preceding term. So, para makita mo kung anong nangyari, you can put that in tabular form like this. So, you have here your n. If your n equals 1, sana ba itong pointer ko? So, n is 2. If your n is 3, if your n is 4, 5. Then, given mo sa first term is 5, second term 12, third term 19, fourth term 26, fifth term 33, and we are looking for the nth term denoted by a sub n. Then, isusulat mo dito kung ano yung nangyari sa sequence mo. Paano mo dinagdag yung 7? Okay, for the first term, wala kang dinagdag, copy 5 lang. For the second term, since it's 7 more than the previous term, copy mo yung first term na 5, then plus 7. Then, for your third term, it's 7 more than the previous term, which is the second term. So, kopyahin mo lang yung second term na 5 plus 7, ito, then plus 7. The same thing here with the fourth term. Just copy this one, your third term, ito siya. Then, plus 7 because it is 7 more than the previous term. The same thing with the fifth term. Ito yung fourth term mo. 5 plus 7 plus 7 plus 7 hanggang dito, nagdagdag ka ulit ng 7. And the same thing that will happen to your a sub n. So, we can rewrite that this way. For the first term, 5 plus 7 times 0 kasi wala ka namang idinagdag na 7. 7 times 0 equals 0, so 5 plus 0 is still 5. For the second term, 5 plus ilang 7 yung dinagdag mo? Isa. So, 5 plus 7 times 1. For the third term, 5 plus ilang 7 yung dinagdag mo? 1, 2. Twice ka nagdagdag ng 7. So, 5 plus 7 times 2. Remember that you can write repeated addition. Here, you repeat, you add the same number, 7 plus 7. How many times? Twice. So, you can write repeated addition as multiplication. Dito na tayo sa fourth term. 5, copy 5, plus ilang 7 yung dinagdag mo? 1, 2, 3. 3 times mo siya dinagdag yung 7. So, you could rewrite that as 5 plus 7 times 3. The same thing dito sa fifth term. 5 plus, how many times ka nagdagdag ng 7? 1, 2, 3, 4. So, you could rewrite that as 5 plus 7 times 4. So, as what you can see, kung fifth term yung sinosolve ko or hinahanap, yung number dito, or how many times ka magdadagdag ng 7 is 1 less than the nth term. So, kung pang fifth term siya, 5 minus 1 is 4. Kung dito naman, kung pang fourth term, so 4 yung n ko, minus 1, that's why 3 times ako magdadagdag ng 7 because 7 is added to 5 and is 1 less than the nth term. So, this is now our what we call formula, which we're going to equate the expression which we're going to equate with a sub n. So, equate mo ang a sub n and 5 plus 7 times quantity n minus 1. Yung ito, equate mo dito. Okay, and then apply distributive property of multiplication. 7 times n will give you 7n. And 7 times negative 1 will give you Positive times negative, negative 7. Then, combine like terms. Ano ba yung, or similar terms? Ano ba yung similar dito? Itong 5 at saka negative 7, pareho silang constant term or number. Copy first the term with n. So, a sub n equals 7n. 5 plus negative 7 is negative 2. So, you apply the rules in adding integers or your sign numbers. So, therefore, the nth term of the sequence is a sub n equals 7n minus 2. So, if you want to check, tama ba ang general term na ginawa ko? So, you're going to substitute lang n equals 1. Let's try. If your n here is 1, a sub 1 equals 7 times 1 is 5 minus 2. 7 times 1, I mean, is 7. Minus 2 is 5. So, check. 5. Pag yung n ko equals 2 naman, a sub 2 equals 7 times 2 is 14. Minus 2 is 12. Tama. So, that means the rest tama rin. Here, for example number 6, you are going to write the general term of the sequence 2, 4, 8, 16, 32 to infinity. So again, if you are going to focus on the given several terms. And then, as what you've noticed, each term is 2 times or twice the previous term. So now we are going to use this tabular form to search for the pattern. Actually, we already know that it's twice than the previous term. But, para makita natin kung anong nangyari, we're going to put it in tabular form. So, n is 1, n is 2, your n equals 3, your n equals 4, and 5. So, yung first term mo is 2, second term is 4, third term mo is 8, yung fourth term mo is 16, yung fifth term mo is 32, and we're looking for the nth term denoted by a sub n. Isulat mo lang yung first term. Second term, twice siya ng previous term, kaya 2 times 2. Yung third term mo, twice siya ng previous term na 2 times 2. Ito. So, twice siya times 2. And the same thing with the fourth term, twice siya ng third term. Ito yung third term mo times 2. And your fifth term, yung fourth term mo hanggang dito, times 2. Up to the nth term. So, you can rewrite this in this manner. So, 2 raised to 1. So, as what you can see, repeated multiplication, we have the same base here, which is 2. So, we can write that in exponential form. So, how many times mo pinactor si 2? 1, 2. So, that's why copy the base 2 raised to 2 or 2 squared. Then, here, 1, 2, 3, copy the base 2. Then, how many times mo siya pinactor out? 3 times. So, 2 raised to 3 or 2 cubed. Then, the same thing, 2 raised to 4, 2 raised to 5. And, of course, our a sub n is 2 raised to n. So, this one, a sub n equals 2 raised to n. So, i-check mo. Pwede mo i-check. Tama ba yung answer ko? You're going to substitute n equals to 1, 2. Pag tama ka na sa first at saka second, that means tama na yung the rest mo. Let's try. If your n is 1, a sub 1 equals to, replace mo lahat ng n ng 1. So, 2 raised to 1 is 2. Tama. 2 dito yung first term. How about kung second term substitute mo naman yung value ni 2. You let n equals 2. Then, replace all the n by 2. A sub 2 equals to 2 raised to 2 equals to 2 raised to 2 is 4. So, therefore, your second term is 4. And that means, dahil tama ka na dito sa first two terms mo, tama na yung the rest of the terms. Now, you're going to write the general term of this given sequence na naman. Ito, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 to infinity. So, if you've noticed, madali lang makuha yung pattern kasi yung next term niya is 1 more lang, nagdagdag lang ng 1 to the previous term. Ito, 6 plus 1 is 7, 7 plus 1 is 8, 8 plus 1 is 9, and 9 plus 1 is 10. So, i-let natin yung n natin as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, if you want to make a table to see what happened, no? Paano siya kinuha yung pattern niya. So, you have your first, second, third, fourth, fifth to n. So your first term is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 to A sub n. Then, copy lang yung first term. Wala ka naman dinagdag. Yung second term mo is your first term plus 1. Yung third term mo is yung second term mo na 6 plus 1. Tapos magdagdag ka ulit ng 1. And you just going to continue. Yung pang fourth term mo is yung third term mo na 6 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. Then yung fifth term mo is yung fourth term mo na 6 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 up to A sub n. Then you can simplify this. 6 times, wala kang dinagdag na 1. So 6 plus 1 times 0. Then here, for the second term, 6 plus 1, ilang 1 yung dinagdag mo? Isa. Plus 1 times 1. Then for the third term, 6 plus 1 times ilang 1 yung dinagdag mo? Dalawa. 1 times 2. So for the fourth term, 6 plus 1 times, since fourth term siya, 4 minus 1 is 3. Then for the fifth term, 6 plus 1 times n minus 1. So 5 minus 1 will give you 4. That means ang n term natin is 6 plus 1 times n minus 1. So we're going to equate this 6 plus 1 n minus 1 with a sub n to find the general term. So a sub n equals 6 plus, pwedeng hindi mo na siya isulat yung 1 here outside the parentheses because it is understood to have 1. So n minus 1. Then, kung i-multiply mong terms dito sa loob ng parentheses with that of 1 here, that will give you still the term na n minus 1. So, combine like terms, 6 plus negative 1, i-copy mo muna yung term na n. So, 6 plus negative 1 is 5. So, this is now your general term. Tama ba itong ginawa ko na general term? So, you check if your n is 1, a sub 1 equals 1 plus 5, 6. Tama. If your n is 2, so a sub 2 equals 2 plus 5 is 7. Tama. So that means tama na yun the rest of the terms. So now it's your turn to apply the concepts on sequences and patterns to find the specified terms of a sequence when given its general term and vice versa. So answer activity number 3. Your turn. That's all for today. Bye-bye.